Hey guys, I'm going to introduce a technique that we're going to do today for our next project. And for this project, you're going to kind of be creating this sort of like whimsical winter landscape. And you're going to be choosing different backgrounds and different positions for like either your sun, or you can even make that a moon. And then we're going to be creating these sort of colorful, sort of stained glass looking trees, okay? So we're going to start off today by making this really colorful paper you see here that we used for our trees. And this is sort of like a tie-dye technique for paper. So for this, you're going to need some markers, a piece of foil, just a regular old piece of foil that you would like wrap food with, and a white paper. So we're going to move the white paper for now. We don't need that just yet. You're going to flatten out and rip a piece of your foil. It doesn't matter whether it's the dull side or the shiny side. And what you're going to do is you're just going to color areas of color all over your foil. Now, if you want to stay with like certain colors, that's fine. Like if you only wanted to do hot colors, stick with what you want. If you only want to do cold colors, this is totally your call. There is no right or wrong there. What I would suggest, because these colors are going to be mixing in a little bit, you want to be careful not to put colors next to one another that would create brown. So like, for example, red and green next to one another is not going to create the best color. It's going to be like a muddy brown color. So just think about that when you're placing your colors down. And honestly, if something turns out and you're like, oh, I don't like the way that looks, we just don't use that spot, okay? Like you can cut around that when you're making your trees. So it's really like not the end of the world if you do end up with a muddy brown color. I always just say like, no worries, have fun. Okay, let's see. I feel like I should have put more green. It feels wrong not having more. Let's get some blue. And let's get some purple. We know that this area of like these areas of blue next to red are going to create sort of a purpley color, but might as well put some purple on there anyhow. All right, my friends. Once you have your paper, your foil, sorry, mostly colored, you're gonna take a spray bottle of some sort. Now, if you don't have a spray bottle on hand, you could just sprinkle some water on, like dip your hands in water and sprinkle kind of like I'm showing you. That would work, but a spray bottle is going to give you a more even wetness. So what you're going to do is you're going to spray your foil. You don't want to drench it, but you want to spray it enough to where you see those colors start to melt. And then you're going to take your piece of paper and put it on top and press. And you can probably already see that color coming through the paper here. That's what we want. All right, once you've pressed a good bit, you're going to take it off and be left with your tie-dyed paper. This paper will next time become your trees. All right, guys, have fun.